dream start by Jorge Lorenzo from pole position. Look at Valentino Rossi streaming up the inside down into the first corner. It's going to be 99 Lorenzo that leads the way from Danny Pedrosa, who's come through from the second row of the pit. There's Rossi trying to find his way back through the field. He's already up the inside of a few riders. Rossi now up the inside of Loris Mazza, turn number 2. Lorenzo though leads the way. Rossi siding his way through the field.
Wow, he's coming through there like a knife through butter at the moment. Pedrosa up the inside of Marc Marquez. Lorenzo though has got the dream start.
Valentino Rossi's already picked up 10 places on the opening lap. He's up to 16th place, but his biggest fear is that Jorge Lorenzo's going to start cruising away at the front. Next in line for Valentino Rossi is number 68, Johnny Hernandez on that Tamo Ducati. Lorenzo leads over the line at the end of the first lap. Valentino Rossi then down in 15th place. He's about to move up the inside of Nicky Hayden, the 2006 world champion. Hayden will run out a little bit wide. Rossi can't find a way through on that powerful Tamo Ducati. Rossi will finally make it stick on the inside of Hayden down into the mid-third court. This is where the championship was decided between the two of those back in 2006.
Whoa, it's pretty hectic there for Valentino Rossi trying to carve his way back through the field. There he is, 46. He lost the championship here 9 years ago. Let him escape at the front.
Rossi having real difficulty finding a way through on number 68, Johnny Hernandez. No way through there as they run down on the brake. There is no Rossi, brilliantly late on the brakes. He's finally past the South American. The crowd go wild here in Valencia. All 110,000 of them there cheering on their hero. Rossi then now up into 14th place. And he's up the inside of Bautista as well. Super aggressive from Rossi. He's on the charge.
Rossi on the charge up the inside of Alvaro Bautista. There is
Lap 2 of 30 has been completed, and Lorenzo set the fastest lap of 1:31.416. Rossi in the slipstream of Stefan Bradl's Aprilia. Rossi picks up one more place down into the brakes at the first corner. Valentino Rossi now up into 11th place. He's on the fringe of the top 10. Next in sight is Michele Pirro.
He is a man on a mission. He is in the zone. Lorenzo still leads at the front. Fastest lap of the race for Jorge Lorenzo.
And Lorenzo can get away. That's got to be the big question in terms of the outcome of this World Championship. It's Valentino Rossi down in 11th place. He's over 5 seconds back on this where he picked off Hernandez on the last lap. He's up the inside of another Ducati on this lap. He dispenses with Michele Pirro at turn number 8. This is where Rossi went down in qualifying yesterday. Rossi then inside the top 10 for the first time.
Now it's 12 points between him and Jorge Lorenzo. Lorenzo still leads the way at the front. The two Hondas.
Ianoni's down.
Andre Iannone has crashed out. And that means there's another place for Valentino Rossi. Iannone has crashed out of
the 2015 MotoGP World Championship as it stands. That live championship standings on the right hand side
is the trio in front of him. We ride with Bradley Smith. In his face is Valentino Rossi.
Rossi started this lap 1.2 seconds behind Bradley Smith. He's smelling his exhaust pipes now. The gap now between Rossi and Smith is under 0.2 of a second. Valentino Rossi has just put in his personal best lap of the race, a 1:38.820. It's 0.3 of a second slower than Jorge Lorenzo. Marc Marquez desperately trying to reach it back to the apex. Smith has another look at the inside of Petrucci going through turn number 12. No way through there for the British rider. Valentino Rossi still not able to make a move on Smith and Petrucci. What this is doing is giving Paul Espargaro a bit of breathing space in 6th.
Half his way through the field. Here we go. It's Andrea Dovizioso, Aleix Espargaro, Paul Espargaro, Danilo Petrucci, and as Rossi got past Bradley Smith. Listen to the crowd. You know he has.
Yeah, Rossi's been brilliant on the brakes going down into that turn number 8. He picks off Smith. That's where he took Hernandez. That's where he took Michele Pirro. The gap now 10 points between Lorenzo and Rossi. Are the Hondas though
at Silverstone? They race down towards turn 1. 24 laps to go. Another epic MotoGP battle in front of 110,000 people here in Valencia. Listen to the crowd. Rossi through on Petrucci, who runs it wide. Smith goes through as well.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had to work too hard, did it, for that move on Danilo Petrucci. Petrucci had a good long look over his shoulder. Rossi then through into 7th place. Paul Espargaro in 6th. is about 1 second.
7th place. Can he get up into 6th? We ride with him. This is where he lights it. He's up the inside. Listen to the crowd. Valentino Rossi has passed. They touch. Him and Paul Spargo touch elbows, but Rossi has made his way through.
Well, he had to be aggressive coming from the back of the grid. That's exactly what he has been. Valentino Rossi, he picks up one more place, and for the first time in this race, Rossi's Yamaha should have the legs on the latest Spargo. Spargo, a great drive coming out of that final corner. Can Rossi close up? Here he comes out of the slipstream. Rossi's got the inside line. He'll make that move up the inside of a latest Spargo. He runs it a little bit deep. Espargaro takes 5th place back.
Oh, still 8 points between them when they cross the line. Marquez in pulled back another 10th of a second on Jorge Lorenzo at the front. There's Dovizioso. There is Alessio Spargo. And Valentino Rossi is through this time. And the crowd go wild. And this time he has made it stick. Coming out of turn 5 up towards 6.
Brilliant move by Rossi on the brakes underneath the Suzuki of a latest Spargo at turn number 5. So Rossi then, Dovizioso, one of the hardest men to pass in this MotoGP field. He's got the grunt of Ducati coming out of turn 14. He's a great late breaker, is Andrea Dovizioso. Not late enough though to hold off Valentino Rossi. The crowd go absolutely crazy in the background. Rossi then inside the top 4. The gap down to 7 points. That's the advantage that Rossi had coming into this race. It's now back down.
Absolutely doubly sure, yeah. If Lorenzo finishes 2nd, then Rossi needs to finish on the podium to become world champion. This is a big Benz to go.
Jorge Lorenzo standing on the brink of his 3rd world championship. Danny Pedrosa's out of this. Lorenzo is going to come through the final corner. It's Lorenzo's now to lose.
Jorge Lorenzo will be crowned the 2015 MotoGP World Champion. 99 wins here in Valencia.
25th joy and jubilation on one side of the factory Yamaha garage. You'll be contrasting emotions on the side of number 46. Valentino Rossi comes over the line. He put up a great fight, but Rossi is not the world champion.
Rossi crosses the line. 2nd in the world. Legends to Jorge Lorenzo. Enormous applause of Valentino Rossi. He actually could have done no more than what he did.
Well, it started in dramatic fashion in Qatar with Valentino Rossi winning the opening round. It's finished with championship slipped through his fingers. He produced a brilliant last lap at Jorge Lorenzo to win that world championship. His 7th win of the season. And for the 5th time into the points in 16th for the Loris Baz, now in 19th. Barbara is the top Class driver in 2015.
This is in the reception for Valentino Rossi.